Hello friends, this is Pramil Pawar. In this video we are going to discuss the question paper of UGC NET January 2017. This is paper 3 of electronic science. We will discuss the question paper with their solutions from question number 1 to 25. So here is the question number 1. A conducting line on an IC chip is 2.8 mm long and has a rectangular cross section of 1 micrometer by 4 micrometer. A current of 5 mA produces a voltage drop of 100 mV across the line. If the electron mobility is 500 cm² per volt into second, the electron concentration is. So here we have to calculate the electron concentration. So we know the formula: conductivity sigma is equal to nq mu n, where n is equal to electron concentration. So in the question, mobility mu is given 500 cm² plus volt into cm² per volt into second. Q is equal to electron charge is 1.6 into 10 to the power 19 coulomb. We have to calculate electron concentration, and we know conductivity is equal to inverse of resistivity. So we also know that resistance R is equal to resistivity rho into L upon A, and the resistance also we can calculate as V upon I, where V is given in the question, which is 100 millivolt, and current I is equal to 5 milliampere. So resistance R is equal to 20 ohm. We put this value of resistance, and length is given to 2.8 mm long, and area is 4 square micrometer. So 4 micrometer square. So here resistivity we can calculate easily, and on putting the value of resistivity Q and mu, easily we can calculate the electron concentration, which is N. So N comes 4.375 into 10 to the power 21 centimeter minus 3 cube. So the nearest value of the answer is this, 4.38 into 10 to the power 21. Question number 2. In a MOSFET, the drain saturation current is. So direct formula is here for drain current in the saturation region of a MOSFET. So formula is this: mu n C naught x W upon 2L VGS minus VT whole square. Next question is, the time constant for the network shown below will be. So the time constant in this RL circuit is L upon R. So L is here 1, and the current flowing through the inductor, the same current is flowing through this 1 ohm resistance. So this R is also 1. So time constant is 1 second. Correct option is 3. Consider the network shown in the following figures A and B. The above networks are Thevenin equivalent of each other, dual network of each other, reciprocal of each other. They are symmetric to each other. So in the figure, the voltage source in A is as the short circuited in B, and short circuited in E is as the voltage source in B. So this is the example of reciprocal of each other. Correct answer is reciprocal of each other. Next question is question number 5. In a circuit given below, the base current IV is. So here is the circuit is of self bias. So we write the KVL equation in this loop, which will be VBB is equal VBB is equal to RB into IB plus, assume VBE base 2 meter voltage, and RE into IE. So also we know that IE is equal to IB plus IC, and IC is equal to beta IB. Beta is the current gain here, and on putting this value here, IE we will get 1 plus beta into IB. On taking the common IB and transferring VBE on left hand side, we will get this expression: VBB minus VBE upon RB plus beta plus 1 into RE, which is equal to base current IB. Next question is question number 6. In a class A large signal amplifier with RL as a load resistance, IM and VM represents the peak sinusoidal current and voltage. The output power is. So we have to calculate the output power. We know that power is given as VCE into ICE, and VCE for class A amplifier is Vmax minus Vmin upon 2 root 2 and Imax minus Imin upon 2 root 2. On multiplying these two terms, we will get this option, Vmax minus Vmin, Imax minus Imin upon 8. Question number 7. In a 4-bit ripple counter and a 4-bit synchronous counter are made using flip-flops having a propagation delay of 10 nanoseconds each. If the worst case delay in the ripple counter and the synchronous counter be R and S respectively, then the value of R and S is given by. So if you know the ripple counter, so in this ripple counter, output of one flip-flop acts as a clock pulse for next flip-flop. So overall propagation delay of ripple counter is the summation of propagation delay of each flip-flops in the counter. So there are 4 flip-flops in the ripple counter. So there will be 4 into 10 nanosecond, which is 40 nanosecond for ripple counter. And on the other hand, in synchronous counter, where common clock pulse is required for each flip-flops, so propagation delay will be the maximum propagation delay of any flip-flop. So in a synchronous counter, the propagation delay, overall propagation delay will be 10 nanoseconds. So correct option is 2. Next question is question number 8. The Boolean expression AC plus BC bar is equivalent to. If I will draw the K-map for the given expression, so it will look like this, where this 1 is AC and this pair 1 will represent to BC bar. If I write the canonical form of this, it will give us this 1 will give this expression ABC plus A bar BC bar plus ABC bar plus AB bar C. Next question is question number 9. For pushing of flags and popping of flags in 8086, the instructions are. So correct option is 2, which is push F and pop F. Next question is question number 10. Consider the following set of 8085 instructions. So set of instructions, the program is given. I will explain you function of each instruction here. MVI A comma at EH, where MV is move immediate. A is the 8-bit register which represent to accumulator, and 8E is the 8-bit data. H represent here that this data is in hexadecimal format. So this 8E will immediately move into accumulator. ADI, which is add immediately. The function of this instruction is the given data is given in the operand will add immediately with the contents of accumulator. So after execution of this instruction, the 7-3 will be add with 8E. So here I will show you how it will add. So this is 8E and this is 73. It will add here and carry will generate 1. So next instruction is JC, which is jump on carry, and display here represents the address of the any instruction. So here we will observe that carry is generating, so our program will jump on the this display. So where next instruction is written XRA, basically it is XRAA. It means the contents of accumulator will be logically XOR with the contents of given register here. So it is itself an accumulator. So accumulator content will be logically XOR with the contents of accumulator, and it will give the results 0 0. Out port 1. So here port, the data in the accumulator will be placed on the port A, and halt is the stop of the program. So output at port 1 will be 0 0. So correct option is 3. Next question is, which of the following cannot be a member of a structure in C? So it's correct option number 12. For which of the following declarations in C next plus plus code will fail? Define next 85.5, character asterisk next equal to A, float next equal to 85.5. So all are correct. Correct option is 4, none of the above. Question number 13. In a lossless transmission line of length 50 cm with L is equal to 10 microhenry per meter, C is equal to 40 picofarad per meter, is operated at 25 MHz. Its electrical path length is. So we know the formula of electrical path length is, which is beta L. To find the beta L, we first calculate this V. This V is equal to 1 upon root L C. L and C is given in the question. So we get the V is equal to 0.5 into 10 to the power 8. Next we calculate lambda, which is V upon F. So it is this, and here we can calculate easily beta L. Beta is equal to 2 pi by lambda into L. On putting the value of lambda here, and we will get the pi by 2 radian. So correct option is third. Next question is question number 14. A TRAPET diode has the doping concentration Na is equal to 2 into 10 to the power 15 per centimeter cube and at a current density of 20 kiloampere per centimeter cube. The value of avalanche zone velocity is given by. So to calculate the velocity, there is a formula J upon Q into Na, where J is equal to is given in the question 20 kiloampere per centimeter cube, Na is equal to 2 into 10 to the power 15, and we know Q is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So on putting the value of these in the formula, and we get the velocity is 6.25 into 10 to the power 7. So correct option is 2. Next question is question number 15. The Hilbert transform of cos omega 1 into t plus sin omega 2 into t is. So Hilbert transform is the phase shift of the function by 90 degree. So cos omega t would be sin omega 1 into t, and sin omega t will be minus cos omega 2 t. So if on the place of plus there will be minus, then this third is the correct option. So next question is question number 16. When optimum filter becomes a mesh filter and noise is white, the probability of error is given by. So direct formula is given for probability of error, which is 1 upon 2 ARFC EC upon 4 epsilon under root of this. So correct option is 1. Next question is, which of the following conditions is applicable in semiconductor lasers? So for laser, EG and gap energy EG is less than EFC minus EFV. So correct option is 2. Next question. A channel with bit rate RB is equal to 36 kbps is available for PCM voice transmission. Find the sampling rate Fs is equal to assuming FM is equal to 3.2 kilohertz. So we know the formula to find sampling rate, and you know the condition that Fs should be greater than or equal to 2 FM, 2 times of FM. So correct option is 4, 7.2 kilohertz. Next question is, the fundamental law that is used in temperature measurement is known as. So correct option is zeroth law, which is used for temperature measurement. I will give an overview of all the laws. So the zeroth law of thermodynamics states that if two thermodynamic systems are each in thermal equilibrium with a third, then they are in thermal equilibrium with each other. First law of thermodynamics, also known as the conservation of energy law. The second law of thermodynamics is related to entropy, which is entropy of an isolated system always increases over time or remains constant in ideal cases. The third law of thermodynamics states that the entropy of a system approaches a constant value as the temperature approaches absolutely zero. So for this question number 19, correct option is 4. Next question is question number 20. The location of closed loop poles of a LTI system is given as shown in figure. So in this figure, there are two conjugate poles which indicates the system is unable. The system will be unable. Next question is, for non-degenerate semiconductors, the product of majority and minority carrier concentration is fixed as. So product of majority and minority carrier concentration N into P is equal to Ni square. So this is correct, and Ni square is equal to Nc into Nv exponential of minus Eg upon Kt. So this is also correct. So correct option is 1. A and C are correct. Next question is, in a BJT the collector current in common emitter configuration is, so collector current IC is equal to beta IB plus ICE naught. So correct option is D. ICE naught is equal to 1 plus beta into ICB naught. Question number 23. Consider the following RLC circuit and read the statements given below. So this RLC circuit is given. The current I is in phase with VR. The current I leads VC by pi by 2. Current I lags behind VL by pi by 2. The current I leads VL by pi by 2. So I will show you the phasor diagram. So in this current I is in phase with VR. So this is correct. Current I leads VC by 90 degree. This is also correct. The current I lags behind VL by 90 degree. So C is also correct. So correct option is A, B and C are correct. Fourth is the correct one. Next question is question number 24. In a common emitter transistor amplifier, the current gain can be expressed as. So for common emitter, the current gain is minus HFE upon 1 plus HOE RL. Correct option is B. So B is correct but D is wrong. So correct option is 3. B is correct but D is wrong. Next question is, read the following statements regarding complexity of a network. The order of complexity of a network is defined as the number of independent initial conditions that can be specified in a network. So this statement is incorrect because the order of complexity is defined as the number of equations. So next, the number of state equations that can be written for a network is equal to the order of complexity of the network. So this is correct statement. The order of complexity is always more than the number of energy storing elements. So this is also correct. The number of state equations that can be written for a network is always higher than the number of energy storing elements. So this is also incorrect. So correct option is B and C. So second one is the correct. Okay. Thank you very much. Thanks for your kind attention. Your all suggestions are most welcome. Please like, share and comment and subscribe my channel Praveen25488. For next question, question number 26 to 50, please go to my next video. All the best guys.